Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of this vanilla medieval church vanilla thingamabob that we've been doing the last couple episodes. This is episode 3. Are you guys ready to check it out? I'm so damn ready to get this thing finished. Last episode, we pretty much done the outside. I mean, the outside is looking pretty freaking sweet. If this isn't the coolest looking church you've ever seen, it's awesome. It's so cool. It's so different. I love the way it looks from, like, this angle here. I mean, like, can you imagine, like, coming through your single-player world? Not a single-player world. Your online survival world, and you come up against this, and you're like, whoa, check this dude out. Look what he can do. This is incredible. I mean, that is a daunting-looking church. But today, we were going to look at the inside. We were going to get the inside done and dusted. It's a little dark in here because of the shaders. So let's get some torches up on the walls. If I can find my damn torch. Give me my torch. Thank you very much. So let's just get some torches. Just riding around on the inside here. Just on the floor. Just so we can kind of know what's going on. Brilliant. Now we're getting somewhere. So, on the inside here, what's the first thing I want to do? First thing I want to do is cover the entire ceiling in these bad boys like this. We're just going to go all the way through. Except for these. We're going to leave those there because I got a special cool idea to do with that. So just fill this entire thing in like so. Oh, we can't do it there. We'll leave it there. We'll come back to that. We'll work something out. We'll work something out. So, like that. And then it's this side here. So get all this done, and then we can start working on what we want, like the rafters and stuff to look like, because I could quite easily just fill all this in and then be done with it. But you know what I'm like, this is JesterWish's channel, right? It's all about the detail, you don't care whether it's there. I mean, the average Joe is going to walk into this church and never look up. But the 1 out of the 10 people, let's say there's 10 people on your server, if one of those walk in here and look up, it'll be worth it, because the upstairs of this is going to look absolutely insane. And we're going to hide some lighting up here as well, which is just going to look absolutely fantastic. So, for the top up here, we're just going to use slabs. That's literally what we're going to do. So, we're just going to pop a little one on the side there, and there, same here, there, and let's get under here, there. I know it's a little dark at the moment, guys, don't worry, it's going to look better, Oh, we missed an entire thing out here, look at this. Ah, we missed that side out. Look at this. Damn, guys, we slipped up. And then let's grab ourselves. Oh, we got them in here already. Perfect. And then we'll just slab the inside here. This is just going to stop some of that excess light from the outside kind of peeking in. You know, we don't want it peeking in. Let's just slab this up. And then it stops like this huge bump at the top there. We've only got a nice little even thing. So the inside looks like that. Very good. So, this wall here, now we need to work out where we want this to be. So, I'm thinking, this is where the aisle is going to be right here. So, let's use this. Let's find the center. So, that's where the center is. So, this is where I want the aisle of my church to be. Right down here. So, it's a little off skew from the door. But that's fine. That adds a bit of character to it. That's all good. That's fine. Which means I've got one... What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which is where this is. So we're just going to want to pop this over one. So I'm thinking maybe here. And you'll see what I mean in a second. Which will bring us even up with this, I believe. Yes, it does. Perfect stuff. And where's the middle of this wall? But then again, that's not central. There's central. Maybe this will work out pretty well. We'll see. So, what we need is these, and we need to pick a spot for a pillar. So, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, place a block. 1, 2, 3, place a block. And then right in the middle of those, place another block, and then take this all the way up. Like so. Like that. And up here like this. Boosh, all the way up. And this one up as well. Perfect stuff. And now we need to grab some of these stairs like this. And we're just going to go up like this. And that side's a little weird because of where that is, but that's fine. And this side as well. Just take it up like that. And then... this side here. We're going to go here and up. And there. Oh. Like this. And then there and there. So it kind of looks like that here. We're just going to do exactly the same thing we did with the, whatchamacallit. Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Huh. What I think we need to do is just grab another one of those. And go like that. because that works out so much better right there. And we can do that this side as well. Boosh. Boosh, 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 boosh. Because, of course, this side's slightly bigger, isn't it? Like that. And then we need to grab ourselves the slab. Wherever the slab is. Where be your slab? Slab? There it is. I knew it was here. And then just slab on the top. In fact, let's put 2 slabs up there just so it looks a bit better like that. So we got this going on now. You see what I mean? We're starting to make a real cool looking church. And then up here, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in these little blocks. You don't have to add them in if you don't want to. If you haven't got them, you don't need to add them in. This side here, I feel like we need to change the direction. Like that. Just so it's even from the center. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. I'm okay with that. So down the bottom here, so we're going to have aisles kind of going there. So we need to change these up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to knock out douche there. And we're going to go right way up, upside down. And let's do it on a side like this. No, let's not. Let's do it like this. Like that. And then we're going to leave the top one there. And we're going to knock out these 2. And we're going to do the same. So we're going to knock out these 2. Do the same. So that just adds a little bit of something going on there. And then underneath here, we're going to do exactly the same thing. Just the other way around. So they're going to look like that. And then here, where can we do it? We'll do it at the bottom. Boosh. Boosh. So from straight on, they don't look so weird. But from the side, or the other way around. So, see what I mean? We're getting a lot of cool like looks and stuff going on in here. We are getting a lot of cool stuff. So now, top. Let's work on this. Let's work on this. So we need to add in some beams. So let's add in a beam that goes like... In fact, let's grab a different color wood. Let's grab... We want something that's still dark. So let's use spruce. So we need spruce that, spruce that. So just for a little bit of a contrast. Just for a little bit of a contrast. So I'm going to go right here. And we're going to bring these across. That was in completely the wrong place. Boosh, boosh, boosh. And then we're just going to knock these out so we can tie them in. Knock it out, tie it in. Perfect stuff. And then that's to the left there. So we need to add in another one right here, which is where that one is. All the way over. Like that. And so we're tying those in there. And then we need this to go up right in the middle here. Somewhat like... We can just get rid of that because we need it to go like that. And then we're going to go... Oh. Aha, yeah, of course, of course, of course. So they're upside down. So let's use... No, come on now. Upside down step. There we go. Upside down step. Upside down step like that. And then I'm thinking maybe we could... Let's get it from this angle. Somewhat like that. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Boosh, boosh. Like that. Upside down. Upside down. And then fill... Oh, God. And then fill this in with these. Like that. So from down here, you get this look. So it looks a bit odd. Looks a bit odd just because of the color difference. But it's going to help us out. I'm telling you, it's going to help us out. Oh, it's raining outside. Toggle downfall. And ain't a JesterWish video unless it rains. Ain't that the truth? And now we're just going to go something like on this side. Just something like that. You know? Just so it reiterates that different color. We're just pulling a different color wood here just to give it a little something when you look up. I mean, come on now. That is looking pretty sweet. That is looking pretty sweet. So we need to grab ourselves some of these torches. Because we're going to do a few little sneaky things. Let's find a little place to put these. Oh, we can't. But we can, however, just place them on the back somewhere. There we go. We can place them there. So, sneaky like this. If you place the torches, then grab... You don't have to do this, but this looks pretty good. If you grab an item frame and click on the block behind it, it places the item frame on the block. Like that. So you get something that looks somewhat like that. Which may look a bit weird, but I like it. I think it looks pretty good. So, and then the same thing going on this side. We do, however, need to grab the right color. Boosh, boosh. There we go. Same thing going on this side. Come on, grab the right. There we go. And then just straight across. Like that. And then there. Bush, bush. Like that. And then the same thing going on here. Bush there. Oh, wrong one. Oh, there it is. I was wondering why that was going like that. That was a bit weird. Knock that out. Bush, bush. Across. Knock it out. Knock it out. In there. In there like so. Stick one in. Find ourselves where these are going to... Oh, grab it. Find a place for these to attach, which will be there once we add in... Well, in fact, I kind of like the idea of having that there like that. So we're going to add these torches this side, right here. And then place the things on the back there like that. So you get that ominous glow from behind right there. Boosh. Right, that is looking pretty sweet. That is looking pretty sweet. So this wall here, we're just going to patch up like this. Like that. And then we're going to put a doorway there or something, because this is all going to be behind the little altar thing. So this entire floor here, we need to change, except this. This little thing right down the center here, we're going to use red wool for. And you can use whatever you want. You can use carpet or something like that. In fact, I may use carpet. So we're just going to fill all this up with this. And then just grab some carpet, some red carpet. Boosh, boosh. And then we'll just red carpet the entire center of this. Because that's where that's going to be. So now, everything else here, I want you to fill in with a certain color. And that color is going to be, what color should we use? I feel, since we got oak up the top there, spruce up the top there, maybe spruce would look good down here. You know, just tying everything in. We don't want another color. So yeah, fill this entire floor in right here in spruce. Up to about, let's do it up to here. So this entire floor there, oh, you know what, let's just go all the way to the door. Let's go all the way to the door. So this entire room here needs to be spruce. Right, there we go, I got all that sorted out. So what I want to do is, under this, I'm pretty sure you can use torches as well. So let's just pop under this. We're just going to pop some of these. But then you do get the little flame thing to the top of it, do you? Like the... Do you not? You don't. That's cool. Let's do that then. So under here, just add in as many torches as you want. And then if you just crouch, you can place a carpet on top. Yeah, you do kind of get that through the middle. So you can use... I'm going to use glowstone. If you ain't got glowstone, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can just use bog standard. Is it there? It's here somewhere. There it is. You can just use, like, candles, and it's not so bad. You know, it's a church. You don't really need to worry about it. So let's go from here. We're just going to go across with the pews. Like this. Just add the pews in. Bush, 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 bush. To about here. So we're just going to add the pews in along here. Oh, wrong way. Right, so we can't go all the way up to the walls, which is fine. That's what I expected. And it's nice because then that gives us a little chance to add a little bit of detail going on up there. So then let's grab ourselves our item frames. Again, you don't need to use item frames if you don't want to. They are pretty expensive in vanilla, but I mean, if you want to, they do look pretty good. If you can take the time and just add in the item frames, it really does make a whole lot of difference. It really does, you know. It just gives it something else. I mean, that's pretty good. That looks very churchy to me. If you ask me, you know what I mean, man? That looks pretty churchy. That looks pretty churchy. So at the front here, we're just going to use the same stone as we have before. And we're just going to just run this along like this. And then we are going to just run a quick little wall. I'm going to make all this stone as well. And the wall is just going to come across here. And we're going to put his doorway in right there. You know, it's not a very big room back here. And I'm not going to detail it up for you. You guys can kind of use this back room for whatever you feel like. I mean, it doesn't need to be anything big. It doesn't need to be anything special. But I just kind of like putting those rooms in just because we can. Let's grab ourselves some of these. So we could have used whatever we wanted. But I'm going to use just that. I think that looks pretty good. There we go. And then, once again, you know what I'm going to use for this. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. I do, however, need to find it. Wherever it's at. It's here somewhere. Enchanting table? There you are. Again, if it's expensive, you don't have to use it. I kind of like using them. And then you can just add item frames on the side here, just so it doesn't look so much like an enchanting table. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, you know, the inside of this church isn't going to be like ridiculously detailed. It just needs to have enough detail for it to show you kind of what's going on. You know what I mean? That's all we're trying to do here. We're just trying to add a bunch of detail in, just to give you an idea. I like adding some bookshelves over here as well. Let's grab ourselves some bookshelves. Where are the bookshelves at? There they are. So I always think bookshelves look pretty cool in a church. You know, we can just add in some, especially on this wall here. Let's add in some bookshelves. And here's a little trick. When you're making bookshelves and stuff like this, don't make them all the same height. It always looks so much cooler when they're not the same height. You know what I mean? That looks so much cooler than just if it was just a square wall. You know what I mean? That just looks a lot better to me. And then we're just going to add a couple more in here, maybe. This is what I'm thinking. Maybe just like that. Because then we can take some chests and just place a chest on some of them. I mean, you can put whatever you wanted in these chests. I kind of like putting them like that. And then a chest here, maybe. And then maybe another chest there. Again, not entirely sure why the chests would be there. But this is your church. You can do whatever you want in it, you know. It's quite a big church. We got a lot of room going on over here. You know, it's your church. You can do with it what you want. So let's grab ourselves some... No, we need dark oak. And then here we're going to add one. I feel like maybe here would be a good place to add one. In the corner here is definitely a cool place to add one. So these are just going to be... where is my... Let's grab them up here. Boom. Just stands to put some torches on. Let's try not to make them all the same height. When they're all the same height, they're a bit boring. Oh, missed completely. There we go. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good for a church, right? For just a small little church, that's pretty good. And you guys can detail it up all you want, you know? Like, we haven't got a load of time in these episodes, so I'm not going to, like, 100% show you how to detail it up. But you get the gist. And then we just add a door on there for him. Just to kind of place it in there, so that's where he can go, you know, to just kind of chill out. Grab ourselves a little thing. So we're just going to add in some steps on the side here. It's raining outside again. Come on. That's twice this episode now. Let's get some sun going on out there as well. This bit here, I was going to change all this and do something in this tower, but you guys can do whatever you want in that tower. You know, when it comes to like Minecraft and towers, I'm never really sure what to put in them. Like, you can kind of put in them whatever you want. The oak door is pretty nice. Let's try the oak. What's the oak door look like? No. Spruce door. Spruce door works. Yeah, spruce door works so much better. And we're just going to take in the... Boosh, boosh, boosh. And then, here's a cool little trick. Just bring it out a little bit like that. Just helps. Just helps the transition into the inside. Like that. And so when you walk in, you greet it with this. Like I said, there's so much more you can do on the inside of this. I haven't got the time in these videos to really go through and detail this 100% up the way I'd want to. Like, you know, if it was all on me, I'd be spending a lot more time than I'm spending here. Just making sure every little thing is perfect. But you guys are good enough. You don't need me talking you through it. You guys know exactly how it works. That looks pretty dope. I like that. And I'm just going to do the same thing here. Because I really like the way that worked. Like that. And then I'm going to use these here as well. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Maybe we can add in another cross right here. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Like that. Just another cross there, up the top there. That looks pretty sweet. If you ask me, that looks pretty sweet. And then the final thing I want to do, you can grab some flags and stuff. Like, you can get some banners. If you got some banners and stuff going on, grab your banners. You know, if you got banners like certain kind of... Like, I'm just sticking up banners wherever I want now. You know, you could even have them like dangling above there, which looks pretty cool. You know, that adds a lot into it. Or even dangle one from up here, because they do dangle. Like, you could dangle one from up there. Like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. That's a lot of banners, but, you know, if it's your church, put your symbol on it. How cool would that look? Really shows kind of that it's your church, that it's your, like, clan or your group's kind of church. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to see how long we've been recording for, and I shall be right back. Well, there we go, guys. It's pretty much at the end of the video, and what I've done just to end it, I've just kind of, like, detailed the front of it. This is how I'd kind of do it in my own world. Maybe I'd go through and use, like, what's it called? Iron bars, maybe. Let's have a look. See what like iron bars would do. Iron bars would be expensive to use, and if I'm honest, it doesn't fit with the rest of the build. There's too much gray going on otherwise. So what I've done is, just to go around, I haven't made these even or anything. I think a lot of people try and make these pillars even, and that just like wrecks the view. You know what I mean? I haven't done the back of this. I put some stuff at the back, maybe like a little graveyard or something there with a path leading down to it or something like that. But this is kind of the way I would go about doing it. I just add in some random little blocks here and there. Remember, always bone meal the bottom of your trees. That's one thing people forget to do. Bone meal the bottom of your trees. You wouldn't be able to get a lawnmower right into the bottom of a tree. You wouldn't be able to do it. So there would be like weeds and stuff growing around the bottom of your tree. That's the way it works. Just slap some bone meal in there. Make it look a bit more realistic. But that's what it looks like on the outside once you've kind of just spruced it up a little bit. I mean, this isn't difficult to do. Yes, you got to get some nether brick fence, but I mean, come on guys. The nether is so much fun to hang around with, right? Just hang around in the nether, it'll be fine. So when you walk through the front door, you're greeted with a church that looks like this. Oh, excuse me. It's detailed enough to be good. There's still loads of room in here. You could cram like a little bit of like a town hall situation going in there or something. But guys, once again, we are finished with it. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please high-five that like button. Share the video as well. That's something that really helps me out. If you enjoy these videos, if you want your friends and stuff to see it, just click the share button. Share it on your YouTube. Share it on your Google Play page. Share it on your Facebook channel. All that stuff really helps me out. Helps me get the name out there. Helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Once again, guys, I thank you so much for this really cool little village build. Village build? Vanilla church build. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Guys, once again, high-five that like button if you enjoyed it, if you've got any comments, anything else you want me to build in this style. Maybe we'll do like a bunch of like vanilla tutorials. How does that sound? What else should we do in vanilla, you know, so I can show you exactly how I'd build something like this. I'm not the best at interiors. You guys could probably do such a better job of the interior on this. You know what I mean? Like, I'd spend a lot more time on this and go through it and really detail it out. But interiors are one of those things that I'm not very good at. I just really need to practice on it. If you guys have some great ideas, please let me know in the comments. But until next time, I shall see you in the next video. Thank you so much, guys. See ya. See ya. See ya, guys.